I think I just threw my neck out headbanging
Oh, my God. Me too.
You too?
I'm exhausted.
Oh, my God.
I love that.
That is Metallica, and the reason I got that song on, first off, you guys know I love Metallica.
Of course.
And I love Blackened Whiskey, and we have a very special guest on the phone with us right now, Paul. Rob Dietrich, who is the
master distiller.
That's right, for Blackened American Whiskey. Rob, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. That song is amazing. I'm glad that's what you started this with.
Well, I put it on because now Blackened Whiskey, if people don't realize this, you are the master distiller for Blackened American Whiskey. And this is a Metallica whiskey. You put the whiskey in vats, and you season the whiskey. You influence the taste with Metallica music, and that song was on your playlist. Is that right?
Absolutely, yes. So we apply what we call a technology called black noise. So we're doing a sonic enhancement with Metallica music to the whiskey when it's cask finishing in Spanish brandy barrels, and it's phenomenal. Each one of the band members takes turns picking a playlist for each individual batch, and then we'll play that playlist to the barrels.
And this is and by the way, this is a very special playlist here and a very special batch of whiskey, isn't it?
It is. So this we just announced our batch 100, which we released today, and the band I was very humbled and honored that the band asked me to pick the playlist for this batch. So it was so exciting. I picked 12 songs, and they actually made it into a vinyl record box set release.
So that's part of the deal, because I've got this case in front of me, and I'm going to open it up here because I've got to describe what I've got going on.
It's an unboxing. I love it.
It is an unboxing live on the air. This whiskey remastered, it's called, Blackened, and I'm afraid to pull this out of the box here because I don't want to drop this. Because
that's quite the setup.
Don't drop it.
Yeah, exactly. Do not drop this
because
this is one hell of a box set you got going on. So
it's pretty incredible.
So in this, you have one bottle of Blackened American whiskey. There are two 12-inch vinyl picture discs, part of this. And you also, and I'm holding this up for Baby Huey so we can get this on video, and one Blackened zine issue number 1, including enamel pin, sticker, and guitar pick. So, I mean, this pack has everything with it, right?
It's pretty incredible. I got my box for the first time on Friday as well, and I think I've been sleeping with it under my pillow ever since I got it. My sleep hasn't been very good. It's been so exciting to be a part of this project. It's fantastic.
Well, I will say this: I'm not sharing this box with anyone.
That's a first.
There you go.
Hey, Rob, what does the Metallica music do to the whiskey? You're the whiskey guy. You're the expert. What exactly does the music do during the distilling process?
Well, this was an idea that the original collaboration between Dave Pickerel, the original master distiller, and Metallica. He had this idea that we could take music and just pummel the barrels with music, and the whiskey would move at a much more rapid pace in the barrels. And that was my first question when I came on board was, all right, I want to see the science behind this. And it's incredible. You know, we had a barrel that we did the sonic enhancement to, and a barrel that we didn't do the black noise to, and we sent those samples out to a lab, and it was so completely apparent that that the sonic enhancement affected the whiskey in a much broader sense. So it was the whiskey would actually move at a much more rapid pace in and out of the wood, picking up all these flavors past what we call the red line. So it's really incredible. It's taking age-old techniques and applying new innovation to it, modern innovation.
So this box set, the only way you can get it, and by the way, you have to be 18 years of age to pick this up. I just want to state that going in, is it can be purchased online at blackandwhiskey.com, and the supplies are limited on this. This is a limited set, right?
It is. It's a very limited set. So again, you can go to blackandamericanwhiskey.com or blackandwhiskey.com, and you'll be able to find out how you can buy it online. and it's pretty extraordinary. If you're a whiskey fan, it's an epic milestone for blackened whiskey. If you're a Metallica fan, you get the best of both worlds. You get the vinyl records, limited release vinyl records, and the whiskey.
And there's a whole bunch of little extras in the box as well that I don't want to take the surprise away from everyone as well. Well, Rob, you guys have done it again. So have you tasted this yet, the batch number 100?
I have. I did the blending for it several months ago at the production facility, and I was really, really pleased with how it came out. So it's a milestone batch. It's got to be the best thing that we can possibly release.
I love it. How does this compare to the first batch that was done?
The first batch, the entire band actually selected the playlist, and after that they took turns. I think James was the first one after that, and Lars, and then so on and so forth. And so I think, and that was a much longer playlist. I think we were still dialing in, how long we do the black noise process to it, how long a cask finishes. So every batch is going to be just a little bit different. And I think, that's the fun part. If you're collecting every one of the batches, you can try them side by side and really kind of differentiate for yourself.
Well, I'll tell you, with the shelter in place going on here, I'm going to have a blackened whiskey sip weekend. Only it's a different kind of sip, if you know what I mean.
That sounds like a fantastic weekend.
All right. Hey, let me tell you, Rob, it's always a treat talking to you. Love the band, love your whiskey, and we'll have all the information on our webpage.
Excellent. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being on.
All right. Nice talking to you.
All right, Rob. Congrats on that.
Rob Dietrich, who is the chief whiskey guy.
Yeah, master distiller.
I call him chief whiskey guy. That's what I call him.
Hey, chief whiskey guy.
Good luck getting this out of my hands because it's not going anywhere now. Baby Huey is slobbering over there behind the camera. He is not going to get this.